Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Tonight's a pair of NFC foes squaring off between the Arizona Cardinals and the Dallas Cowboys. Ball teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Here's Greg Dortch with the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. So here are the Cardinals now, headed out for their first drive. They're led out by the seventh-year quarterback from Oklahoma, Kyler Murray.
You know the biggest positive for Kyler a season ago? I really believe this, Kate. He was healthy. Right, we talk about the greatest ability being availability. Well, he was healthy for fully 17 games, something he hadn't done the previous 2 years. Kate, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Setting up the screen here for Harrison. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
First down.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Pickup on the play. First down, Cardinals.
Run here. This is DiMercato. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Here's DiMercato. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Deron Bland has it. And look at the opportunity they've now got at the very start of this game, Brock, all thanks to the interception on that opening possession.
Yeah, they love to say that a running game is a quarterback's best friend, but right next to that bestie is a defense that can take the ball away for you.
So here come the Cowboys for their opening drive. And they're brought out by a quarterback celebrating a decade now as an NFL starter. Originally the 135th pick back in that 2016 NFL Draft, it's Dak Prescott.
I don't think I'm alone in this, Kate. To me, Dak is one of the easiest players to root for their success in the NFL. I think for me and for many others, it's based on all he's overcome, from tough playoff losses to significant injuries. But his leadership, his stats, his ability to play like an MVP in big moments, at his best, he really is all you could ever ask for.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. First down. Here's Dak. Completed over the middle.
Prescott's pass. Complete to George Pickens. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the Cardinals' 13-yard line.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Working out of the gun. It's Prescott. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
It's a gain of 8.
There's no question. The greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
First and goal. Here's Williams. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Cowboys parlay the interception into points. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get it out of the way, big time.
Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Cardinals nothing.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Dortch now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Now he gets set to see the Cardinal offense for the second time. And they got off on the wrong foot here with that opening drive interception that led to points the other way.
Yeah, and what this defense has shown is they are going to capitalize on your mistakes, and not just a little, but by a lot. So from here on out, you better play some mistake-free football because this defense is hunting for more.
They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
A gain of 10 yards.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Here's first and 10 from the 34. Here's a game to DiMercado. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Brought down by Deron Bland. Following the run, we see he's still out there dealing with some sort of injury. They'll head out to check on him. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Carter up the middle. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Cardinals first down.
Kate, you know by now I'm not shy about referencing movies during the game, and that run, that was a picture-perfect script. You get the defense thinking one thing, looking one way, then bam! You surprise them with a twist, and head the other way for a big run.
Run on first down. Here's Murray. He can run it. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll be first down, Arizona.
14 more yards.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Carter here from the gun. And that is exactly what they were after, Brock. A good 8-yard run there on first down. And that's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Cowboys out in front. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. to begin the second here. The Cardinals definitely thinking points. They run it again with Carter.
Carter right in the ball carrier.
They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
And it's third down.
Seventh play of the drive now as they need a yard here on third down. Carter again. What a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. Fourth down coming up. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, that is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of the series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
A 38-yard attempt.
The kick by Ryland is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Next to score, Cowboys.
You look at that third down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved the touchdown more.
Here's Cavante Turpin on the return. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. Back out come the Cowboys for their second drive. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Prescott up. Going deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And that's going to be close to an outright disaster, Brock, because he winds up losing a ton of yards on the play.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
So they keep the football, but now they face second and long. Prescott here from the gun. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. The rookie from Michigan, there that time.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
Prescott now on third down. Has him on the quick hitter.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field's thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
And he's got this fair catch right along the 12-yard line. The Arizona offense about set to get going here. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. Now Knight. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Play action now. Murray. And a stunning loss there, Brock. He ends up in his own end zone. That is a wild safety. Out now for the free kick. Hoping their defense can answer a safety with a stop of their own.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
So they'll accept the miscue and take that flag. First and 10. Here's Prescott. It's getting close, and they take him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
Brings up second.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front seven telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasting no time in getting that sack.
We're to the 2-minute warning from AT&T. And it's the Cowboys. Backed up a mile here on second down. Dak now from the gun. Trying to find his tight end. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah,
and I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They'll go with another punt, which brings Brian Anger back to the field. The Cardinals in possession of it once again. And they brought out their kicker for a field goal their last possession. This time they'll look to bring him out for an extra point instead. The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. Hits him on the out route. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Operating from the gun, here's Murray. Now he takes it. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the 1st down.
Short pass brought in. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Harrison secures this left side. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
These quarterbacks are so good with their clock in their head between the tackles. Where you get outside the pocket, and you've got to have that same ability. If you hesitate for a second, the defenses with their speed at this level, they'll find a way to bring you to the ground.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. So now it's Chad Ryland's turn to attempt this Cardinals field goal. He was good on his first kick. Gonna need to hit this one well to go 2 for 2. It's no good. It had the leg, but his aim wide right. And they fail to cut the lead in half. It stays at 6.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
And this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. He's back to throw. On it, and he nearly picked it. So couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's second down.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks so much, Scott. While we checked in with Scott in Orlando, our two teams here, no doubt, made some adjustments. It's a close game here as we get ready for our third quarter. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Turpin with a return. And he showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. Second half starts with a run by Williams. And they are all the way across midfield before he's brought down.
Williams. 13 yards on the play. And the Cowboys.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Going to the ground again on first.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Cardinals side of the field. It's a 5-yard gain, and that brings up 3rd and 7.
And that's a pretty modest pickup for a QB keeper. On a traditional handoff, you'll take that yardage, but those QB keepers, so many times, they're really designed, Kate, for chunk plays in mind, double digits, and they nearly got it there.
Third and long, they're going to throw. And he will score! Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys grow the lead coming out of halftime. George Pickens the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Brian Schottenheimer wants his guys to get 2 more here.
The Cowboys will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try it on the ground. He's almost there, but no, they stop him at the last moment. He's going to be just inches shy of that 2-point conversion. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Dortch now to return it. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Arizona offense ready to get things going again. Their work really cut out for him now, partner, to follow up that touchdown and get things back to a one-score game. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Carter. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line.
I've talked to running backs over the years, Kate, who transition from the college game to the pro game. They'll tell you, there's just times in the NFL you got to run into darkness. You run into a lot of bodies. Perfect example of that on the 1st down play.
Murray.
That may have been a situation when you look back on it and he watches the tape the next day. He's got to find a way to throw the ball because his running ability, while it gets him some yards, is not enough to get the 1st down.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Here he is on 3rd and short. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down.
This guy, Kate, he can create. He really is good out there. He's skilled when it comes to getting outside the pocket, which makes it all the more impressive. They contained him so well when he was clearly looking to generate something with his legs.
Fourth down punt coming up. So on comes Pat O'Donnell. And he's hoping for good results on his first look of the night. And that fair catch brought in just beyond the 30-yard line. The Cowboys and George Pickens set for this next possession.
33-yard line.
And they sure surprised us, going for 2 in that spot on their last drive. Not sure we're going to see that call come out here again. He keeps it and takes off. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45.
Well, there was no sense in taking a risk down the field when a 1st down was just a run away. They'll get to reset now and figure out just how they want to attack a new set of downs.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Williams. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Williams fields the pitch. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
The tackle made just shy of midfield. A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. To the air on 3rd and long. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
Well, I can tell you what, that was the goal from the moment he took off. Kept his eyes locked on the chains and made sure he set them up with a new set of downs. Well done.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Draw play. This is Williams. Didn't sell the draw enough, but he pays the price. He's headed the wrong direction, backs him up for 2nd down.
Robinson on the tackle. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 40-yard line.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. The Cowboys control possession and the scoreboard as they try to finish out this win. Offense to the line, second down. Not much space available there, maybe two, and that brings up third down.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Throw here, third down. It's on target to Williams. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
It's a gain of 33. That's another Cowboys first down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
They'll look to run with Williams. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
You know by now, Kate, with this time we spend together these toss plays, the best way to defend them is to hit them before they get started. And that's exactly what the defense did.
They'll try again from the 4. It's second and goal. From the gun is Prescott. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys have likely locked up the win right there. George Pickens the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys go up by 19.
22, Cardinals 3.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Dortch now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Cardinals offense making its way out. And they take the field feeling pretty beaten down with how this one's gone. Even if they're keeping their heads high, Brock, not a whole lot they've been able to do so far.
Now, in these moments, I think of golfers, right, in a tournament. They don't want to look at the scoreboard. They don't want to see how much they're down. They just want to take it shot by shot by shot. It's exactly what this offense has got to do. That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
The 30-yard line.
Second and 3 now. Kyler throwing here. It's McBride downfield, and he's got it. This play goes for 36. And that's a Cardinals first down.
And the Cardinals first down.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Chased out to his right. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
Throwing here, Murray. Cowboys closing in, and they get to him. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Cardinals trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Air it out on 3rd. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be first down, Arizona.
That's good for a Cardinals first down. A gain of 11 on the play. And the Cardinal first down.
Working inside the red zone. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
As much as you'd like to find a completion and get the ball out of your hands, when a play breaks down, you've got to be able to make a play with your legs. His offense counts on his ability to evade pressure and occasionally make plays just like that.
4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal. And this might be a free play. Let's see what they do. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. Kyler looking to throw. And he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals get it back to within 2 possessions. Trey McBride, the touchdown. Well, good luck stopping the big fella that close to the goal line, Brock. I've always thought that the distance right there is just made for tight ends to score touchdowns.
Yeah, and it's not just the sport that you also love to cover in basketball. It's all about matchups. You get near the red zone and into the end zone, matchups become critical. And when you got a dude like this that's a mismatch maker, you feed him.
That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals shave some of the lead. It's down now to 12. So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. They're waiting for that signal, waiting for it. Oh, they've got it! The Cardinals recovered! Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore, but he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag. Going left side, Williams with it. Arizona goes ahead and calls its second timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 42-yard line.
Stay on the ground with Williams. And he has the Cowboys first down, Brock, and that should clinch this win for him.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee. So the Cowboys take the win here in Arlington. Well, we know they had high hopes when they entered the stadium earlier today, Brock. We saw it, but it can be so tough to win on the road, and there's some dejected